Hello world, Will White here, Pike Antler Survival School, out here with Crazy Russian Hacker.
Yes, if for some of you who don't know me, well, probably most of you on that kind of channel, I do DIY, science experiment, life hack, survival stuff, OG YouTuber since 2009. He had an amazing knowledge of all that stuff. It's on his channel, so I'm really excited to have him on my channel to teach my subscribers all this stuff. So we're gonna do a few ideas out here on your channel. What are we gonna do today?
So it came out today. I've already done most of the recording, but your primary thing is, gear hacks and gear reviews.
Yes.
And I like to play with gear out in the woods. So we're doing a little bit of a comparison of his gear versus my gear. Some common things that most people have, like that chainsaw. You learn pros and cons of that.
I'm honestly amazed how much he knows. Like when I film, I have to like kind of do research, then I have to learn and practice, then I do it. When I was filming with him, I was mind blown that he was doing those little things that to me like, wow, that's idea in itself, but to him it's like life, you know what I mean? So like incredible.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that. So coming here soon, you'll see some videos on his page. So you should check out his page, Crazy Russian Hacker, and also on my page. But I want to give you just a quick teaser, let you know what's going on. We'll be doing some gear reviews, a little bit of wilderness skills, and kind of combining, how he does things and how I do things, and kind of learning together and sharing together.
It'll be fun. Let's do it.
Yeah, rock and roll.
Let's get next.
Let's do it. How tall are you?
6'7".
Oh crap.
Will, I have something very interesting. I don't know if you ever seen it. A square ferro rod. The reason why I designed this way because you hit the corner and it's easier to get into it, and I want you to try it. What do you think? Have you ever seen anything like that?
Up until today, no.
And so that's the idea. Once you shave off one thing, you have kind of another square, you know what I mean? So you always hit the squares. Yeah. So let's get your first impressions.
So first, let's just kind of give you a little better understanding of what's going on. So this is a ferro rod that you may carry. All right, this is a bit overkill.
I love that.
But I'm having this if you want to practice fires. Keep it at your fireplace at home so you can practice. But the downside of having something round, it's really hard to get a good grab because you're having a flat object on a round object. You really got to put some oomph into it. My theory is that this, it's so sharp right here. I think this is going to throw a really heavy spark really quick, really easy. That's my theory.
Yeah, but I think it is. Yeah. I think it's going to be really good. As you can see, it's new. I never used it before.
So let's try it out.
Yeah.
Assuming this is ferrocerium, not magnesium.
It's ferrocerium.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna throw a few with the what do you call this? Tube-like ferro rod, just to see what we're working with.
Nice.
Okay. Let's try the square one.
You gotta shave it off, kind of that protective material. Yeah.
Yeah, but I figure it's gonna.
Wow.
That one, eight seconds maybe. That's. It's hard to. It grabs so much better. Yeah, that's. Well, it's definitely like I gotta.
Look at those hot things on it.
Yeah, they're still burning.
What do you think?
Man.
First impression, better or worse?
Definitely better.
So you like going to switch out. They make different sizes. They make octagons. They make squares. I think squares are the best because you can dig in better. And they make them smaller.
Well, I'm trying to find a downside, and the only thing I'm thinking of at this point is this is going to be a little stronger.
In what sense is stronger?
Just the way a circle is shaped. Like you have, if you try to bend this, you have just more resistance. Versus here, it's really hard to explain.
I disagree. How you gonna bend a ferro rod? This thing is super strong.
Well, if you ever tried to bend like a circular dowel versus like a 4x4, you'll get a little more play out of a 4x4 than you will the tube. I think. Again, this is just theory. Really?
Let's test it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, first I'm gonna throw a couple more.
Oh.
Yeah, there's snow on the ground and.
And let's do yours again, like the round one. Look at that spark. It's simply because you dig it into it so much more, right?
Yeah, it helps.
So you drop in more material.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. No, now I feel like great. You just ruined me.
you have to restart now.
Yeah.
You like that one a lot.
Yeah, this one, I mean,
Incredible.
right here, right now, yeah, this is better. Oh, wow. Yeah. You can actually go slow and still
it's
get good
still-
sparks.
So it's like you don't have to use as much muscle.
Yeah. Which is
Love it,
ideal.
love
Especially,
it. I was actually the same way first time I tried it.
Yeah.
It blew my mind.
Yeah.
When I found it, I was like, wow, this is cool.
yeah, you know, with the first strike, you're like, oh, something's different here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like this. Yeah,
And
man, that's a
what-
win. Something Taras pointed out for me, which would have found out, but he kind of knew ahead of time, is as you're,
because I've been using it for a while.
yeah, this is my first time. So as you use this on the edge, you're really creating two new edges.
Mhm.
So once this gets worn down to the point that it's not really performing great, you have two new edges that will perform better than the tube-shaped ferro rod.
And it's like becomes hectagon, and you have more other ones.
Yeah.
And then you just keep on going.
Yeah, and worst case scenario, you go so far, so long that it turns into a circle.
Mhm.
Like, well, now you're just left with a normal traditional ferro rod, which isn't
Yes.
bad.
And they're so cheap, you just replace it, get another one.
And what is this? What kind is this? Visit 4directionsbushcraft.com.
There you go. So they are like official bushcrafting people.
Yeah.
Doing it.
Yeah, that's a good product, man.
Whoever come up with that, man.
I love seeing people, like, their products, the result from their thinking. Like,
Yes.
someone visualized this, had theories, put it to action, and created a great product.
It's so simple.
Yeah, just change the shape.
Why did I think of
Yeah.
that? You know?
Yeah, I think you feel like a dummy. Like, I could have been a millionaire if I
Wow.
developed Velcro.
Well, now they're gonna sell a ton.
Good. Hope they do.